Hey there, beautiful souls. Have you ever felt a spark? That heart-fluttering moment where you wondered if someone might be secretly in love with you? It's a thought that sends your pulse racing, right? Well, psychology has a secret to share. Silent love leaves clues, subtle, hidden traces most of us miss. Here's a mind-blowing fact. 90% of people who are deeply in love never confess it. They don't say, "I love you," they show it. Carl Jung, the legend of modern psychology, dove deep into how these repressed feelings sneak out of the unconscious. Today, I'm spilling 13 heart-stirring signs someone might be secretly in love with you, straight from Jung's discoveries. And trust me, the final sign? It's a game changer that could turn a quiet connection into a love story for the ages. So, grab a cozy spot, maybe a warm drink, and let's unravel the secrets of silent love together. Don't skip to the end. You might miss the key to someone's heart. First up, let's talk about something Jung called psychological projection. Ever had someone notice the tiniest things about you? Like how your smile lights up a room or the quirky way you fidget with your pen. They shower you with compliments that feel almost too personal, like they're seeing a side of you no one else does. Or maybe they're always teasing you, poking fun at your coffee order or playfully arguing about your movie taste. But they never really walk away. That's the first sign of silent love. Jung said when someone's secretly in love, their heart betrays them. They might idealize you, putting you on a pedestal, gushing over your kindness, or even how you doodle during Zoom calls. But love doesn't always come in sweet words. Sometimes it's wrapped in those playful jabs, disagreeing for no reason or joking about your playlist. Why? Their brain's desperate to connect without saying that scary L word. So, think about it. Is someone out there praising or teasing you a little too much? That's their heart, whispering what their lips can't say. But it's not just what they say to your face. Ever heard through the grapevine that someone's been talking about you? Maybe they quote your quirky catchphrases or drop your name in random chats. That's the second sign. They can't stop mentioning you. Jung explained that repressed love doesn't just vanish, it spills into the smallest details. Picture a friend who tells others, "That's so something your name would do," or who lights up when your name pops up. They might start loving your obsession with tacos or suddenly get into your favorite indie band. Why? Because you're living rent-free in their heart. Their unconscious mind is hooked, slipping your name into conversations like a love-struck echo. If someone's treating you differently, through glowing praise or name drops when you're not around, that's silent love sneaking out. Can you think of someone who can't stop bringing you up? Now, let's get to a behavior that's super confusing. Have you ever met someone who's all in one moment, laughing, chatting, totally there, then suddenly distant, like they've built an invisible wall? That hot and cold vibe is the third sign of silent love, push-pull behavior. Jung, along with attachment theorist John Bowlby, called this ambivalent attachment. They crave your closeness but fear rejection, so they swing between drawing near and pulling back. Think of that coworker who's super chatty one day, then avoids eye contact the next. Or a friend who texts nonstop, then goes radio silent. It's not random, it's their heart wrestling with feelings they can't voice. Here's the kicker. This push-pull usually only happens with you. If they pull away but always come back, chasing your smile again, that's silent love reorganizing itself. So comedy. So who's playing this emotional tug of war with you? But love doesn't always need words to shine. Imagine coming home exhausted after a rough day and someone's already handled something small, fixed your Wi-Fi, grabbed your favorite snack, or just listened when you needed to vent. They brush it off saying, "Oh, it's nothing." But is it? The fourth sign of silent love is small acts of care. Jung taught us that repressed feelings show up in actions when words fail. These aren't movie-style grand gestures, no rose petals here. It's the coworker who quietly takes on your extra work, the friend who remembers you hate iced coffee and brings you a hot one, or someone who notices you're stressed and cracks a silly joke to lift your mood. These tiny sacrifices scream, "I care about you," louder than any love letter. What's heartbreaking? They often don't want credit, they just can't help making your life easier. If someone's always putting your comfort first, that's their heart painting love in invisible strokes. Who's been quietly caring for you? Sometimes love feels like fate pulling you together. Ever think of someone and boom, they text you? Or keep running into them at the most random places? That's the fifth sign, synchronicity. Jung called these meaningful coincidences a hint of something deeper, like the universe nudging you closer. Silent love creates magical moments, bumping into them at a bookstore, discovering you both love the same obscure podcast, or finding out your life stories weirdly align. It's not just chance. Their unconscious is seeking you out, finding excuses to cross your path. There's an electric vibe when you're together, a mix of comfort and butterflies, like something unspoken's in the air. Long silences feel heavy, glances linger too long. If coincidences keep stacking up and your connection feels too strong to be random, the universe might be whispering, "Pay attention." Who's been crossing your path like it's fate? But love doesn't just live in fate, it shows in their body. Ever catch someone staring at you, then they quickly look away like they've been busted? Or notice them leaning closer when you talk, like they're drawn to your every word? That's the sixth sign, body language. Jung said the unconscious speaks through the body, and when someone's secretly in love, their body can't lie. Look for subtle cues, a smile that sparks when you walk in, a nervous fidget when you're near, or an accidental hand brush that lingers. Their voice might soften, or they'll fix their hair when you're around, like they're trying to shine for you. These aren't random. They're their heart-spilling secrets their mind won't admit. If someone's eyes say more than their words, if their presence feels like a warm glow, that's silent love shining through. Who's sending you these unspoken signals? Sometimes love hides in the words they don't say. Has someone ever brought up your name in a random chat like you're always on their mind? Maybe they quote you, laugh about something you said, or mention you when you're not there. That's the seventh sign, mentioning you often. Jung found that the unconscious shapes our speech, letting repressed love slip out. When someone's secretly in love, your name becomes their favorite word. They say it with a softer tone, a flicker of warmth, like it holds a secret. You might hear they told a story where you're the star, even if it's unrelated. Why? Because you've carved a space in their heart, and their mind can't help echoing you. If someone's weaving you into their words, if their eyes glow when they say your name, that's silent love, shining brighter than they know. Who's dropping your name like it's a love song? Now, let's talk about a tricky one. Ever notice someone get quiet when you rave about someone else? Or they toss out a playful jab like, "Oh, you and that new pal seem super close." That's the eighth sign, subtle jealousy. Silent love isn't about dramatic scenes. It's in those small, heart-tugging reactions. Jung said repressed emotions sneak out in unexpected ways, and jealousy's one of them. It's not possessiveness, but a flicker of discomfort, a shift in tone, crossed arms, or a joke with a hidden sting. They might change the topic or subtly flex their charm, trying to stand out. These reactions aren't random. No one feels that pang for someone who doesn't matter. If someone's vibe shifts when you mention others, if their jokes carry a quiet ache, that's their heart saying, "I wish it was me." Who's showing these sneaky signs of jealousy? Sometimes love reaches you in your sleep. Ever woken up from a dream about someone, their face lingering, even if you haven't talked in ages? It's haunting, right? That's the ninth sign, dreams. Jung believed in a collective unconscious, a mystical web connecting us all. When someone's secretly in love, their intense thoughts might ripple through this web, reaching you in your dreams. Science backs this a bit. Brain waves carry energy, and focused thoughts can resonate. These dreams aren't always rom-com scenes. They're often simple, sharing a laugh or just being together. But they leave a warm, unshakable feeling. If someone keeps starring in your dreams, if you wake up with their presence clinging to you, that's their silent love, crossing the invisible. Who's been haunting your dreams lately? Love can also mirror you in surprising ways. Ever notice someone picking up your habits? They start using your quirky phrases, laughing like you, or ordering your go-to boba tea. That's the 10th sign, unconscious mirroring. Jung said we instinctively mimic those we feel deeply for. It's our brain's way of saying we're connected. When someone's secretly in love, they mirror your gestures, tone, even passions. Picture a friend who suddenly binges your favorite show or a coworker who adopts your slang. It's not copying, it's their heart trying to sync with yours. This mirroring builds a subtle bond, like an invisible thread pulling you closer. If someone's reflecting your vibe, if they're becoming a little more you, that's silent love, painting a mirror. Who's been echoing you lately? But sometimes love hides behind a mask. Some people cover their feelings with jokes, acting carefree, or even pretending they don't care at all. That's the 11th sign, emotional masking. Not everyone can handle love's raw vulnerability, so they shield it. Jung said repressed emotions create contradictions, and silent love's no exception. Maybe they're the life of the party around you, dodging deep talks with humor. Or they act distant, like you're just another friend, but their eyes betray a flicker of longing. You might see them swing from playful to cold, like they're fighting their own heart. These masks aren't lies. They're shields guarding a love too big to confess. If someone's hiding behind humor or indifference, if their actions don't match their eyes, that's silent love peeking through. Who's wearing a mask around you? Love can also test you in clever ways. Have you ever been teased by someone just to see how you'd react? Or had them ask a random question like, "What's your type?" Or, "Would you date someone like me?" That's the 12th sign, emotional testing. Silent love makes people curious. They want to know if you feel the same without risking their heart. Jung said the unconscious seeks answers subtly, and these tests are their heart's sneaky way of checking. They might joke, "We'd be a terrible couple," waiting for your response, or ask about your views on love to gauge your vibe. These moments seem casual, but they're brimming with hope. If someone's always tossing out these little tests, if they watch your reaction like it's a treasure map, that's their heart whispering, "Do you feel it too?" Who's been testing your heart lately? Finally, the truest sign isn't in their words, actions, or glances. It's in you. That's the 13th sign, your intuition. Jung believed we're connected by an invisible thread, and your intuition can sense silent love before your mind catches up. Have you ever felt an unshakable certainty that someone's feelings run deeper? A warmth when they're near, a spark in their presence? That's your heart picking up their unspoken love. Silent love is beautiful but fragile. Ignoring it could mean missing a connection that could light up your life. So, what now? Trust your intuition. Take a small step, a kind word, a lingering glance, and see where it leads. Don't let fear stop a love story from blooming. If this video stirred your heart, comment, "Silent love always finds a way," and tell me who's on your mind. Subscribe, hit the bell, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's keep uncovering the secrets of the heart together. See you in the next one.